Hundreds of companies build humanoid robots, but only 10 gladiators can control the future of global labor and geopolitics. Let's cover them one by one. Sanctuary AI Phoenix. Starting the list with Canada's prime contender, Sanctuary AI and its Phoenix platform. It views labor hegemony potential through a completely different route than its bipedal competitors. While the rest of the industry spent decades obsessed with locomotion, teaching humanoids how to walk and recover from pushes, Sanctuary AI identified the true bottleneck of human labor replacement: the human hand. This is something that even Tesla is struggling to achieve to this date. Physical labor in manufacturing and assembly does not fail because the machine cannot step over a curb. It fails because standard robotics and end effectors lack the dexterity to pick up small objects, thread a needle, manage loose wiring harnesses, or manipulate delicate micro-components. Phoenix features an industry-leading 20-actuator dexterous hand that copies the complex tendon and joint mechanics of our human hands. Combined with the proprietary Carbon AI control system, Sanctuary AI trains Phoenix through teleoperation, converting human actions into autonomous neural routines at an astonishing rate. In other words, robots get smarter every time they train without having to actually do the task or mess up. They can fail in the digital realm and improve in the physical world. However, from a geopolitical labor perspective, this robot still sits far back due to scale limitations. Canada lacks the massive industrial manufacturing base that America or China has to stress test Phoenix across millions of daily operational cycles. Phoenix is an engineering masterpiece of fine manipulation, but without the nation-state manufacturing infrastructure behind it, it remains an expensive niche tool rather than a mass-produced workforce destroyer. I'm doing a $100 Amazon gift card giveaway to celebrate when this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers. No action is required to enter. I'll randomly pick a winner once we hit the milestone. If you want to follow the journey or see the winner announcement, feel free to subscribe. 1X Neo. Next up, we have 1X Neo, which breaks the industrial mold entirely. Backed directly by the popular OpenAI, Norway-based 1X Technologies is ignoring factory floors and shipping its humanoid biped directly into consumer homes. Neo is a tendon-driven, fabric-skinned machine designed to look as realistic as possible. It can share living spaces with human beings and is priced at a disruptive $20,000 up front or a $499 per month payment. 1X is attempting a backdoor assault on the global labor market, and no one seems to understand it. Why does a home-focused robot matter in a war for the future of labor? Because domestic labor, including cooking, cleaning, laundry, elder care, and maintenance, represents trillions of dollars in unpaid or localized service labor. If 1X successfully embeds itself into millions of households, it creates the largest physical AI training dataset on Earth. Every time Neo folds a towel, opens a door, or washes a dish, the neural network feeds spatial and tactile data back to the centralized AI models. Yet, 1X Neo still faces immense adoption hurdles. Deploying humanoids in a controlled automotive plant carries financial risk, but deploying a 100-pound motorized machine around children, pets, and living room furniture carries a massive liability risk too. If Neo stumbles in a consumer home, a regulatory crackdown could stop the deployment for a decade. NEO is ultimately the high-risk, high-reward wildcard, earning its place on our list. Apptronik Apollo. Next up is the Austin-based company Apptronik and its Apollo humanoid. This one is backed by over $500 million in capital and has secured strategic partnerships with companies like Google and Mercedes-Benz. Apollo is built explicitly to capture the heavy industrial supply chain. Apptronik did not build Apollo for novelty. Rather, they built it for high-voltage automotive assembly lines and warehouse logistics. But here's the crazy part. Mercedes-Benz is already running Apollo units inside its production facilities. They are stress testing the machine in an environment where a single minute of assembly line downtime costs tens of thousands of dollars. Apollo features a modular architecture, allowing the upper torso to be mounted on mobile pedestals or stationary fixtures, optimizing it for specific manufacturing cells. From a geopolitical perspective, Apollo represents America's traditional defense of its manufacturing core. However, it is still a lesser-known humanoid, which stems from production volume constraints. While Apptronik has earned a Tier 1 automotive validation, it currently lacks the dedicated mega-factory infrastructure that companies based in Shenzhen or companies like Tesla have. It is a highly reliable workhorse, but in a race decided by sheer unit density, Apollo is fighting an uphill battle against hyperscale competitors. Boston Dynamics Atlas. Boston Dynamics is perhaps one of the most famous names in robotics history. The all-electric redesign of Atlas changed the robotics world forever. For 20 years, Boston Dynamics redefined bipedal agility by teaching machines to perform backflips, navigate treacherous rubble, and execute dynamic parkour routines that impressed global audiences. When Hyundai acquired Boston Dynamics, the directive shifted almost overnight. They stopped making viral novelties and started replacing human factory workers. The new, fully electric Atlas stripped away the loud, leaky hydraulic systems of its predecessors in favor of custom high-torque electric actuators capable of 360-degree joint rotation, side by side with competitor humanoids moving boxes in active warehouses. It is, without question, one of the most kinematically and physically capable robot chassis ever engineered by human beings. So, why exactly is Atlas not ranked at the cream of the crop on the Labor Hegemony Index? The reason is that Boston Dynamics spent 2 decades perfecting the backflip while younger rivals were perfecting commercial availability and supply chains. Atlas is fashionably late to the commercialization shift. While Atlas was mastering dynamic balance in its laboratory, competitors were already clocking paid industrial shifts in live warehouses. Atlas remains an unmatched athletic marvel, but in a race to replace millions of factory robots at scale, it is very late to the transition toward commercial manufacturing. This leaves the platform in a position of catching up. Agility Robotics Digit. You might have never even heard of this company before. The Digit platform by Agility Robotics does not perform backflips, it does not feature synthetic human skin, and it does not capture headlines with its theoretical presentations. What Digit does, however, is haul totes in actual commercial warehouses for real paychecks right now. Agility Robotics has achieved something that 90% of humanoid companies have failed to do: genuine commercial deployment at scale. Digit is currently embedded in GXO logistics facilities and Amazon fulfillment centers. It is picking, shuttling, and stacking containers alongside human workers. The robot features a bird-legged, digitigrade leg architecture designed with ruthless practicality. This allows it to squat efficiently and carry heavy totes without wasting energy on human-like aesthetics. Moreover, Agility Robotics built its RoboFab, a dedicated manufacturing facility in Oregon capable of producing up to 10,000 Digit units per year. By focusing entirely on warehouse logistics, which are the tedious, repetitive, and injury-prone jobs that human workers continuously quit, Digit has established itself in the commercial sector. While its focus limits its flexibility in complex manufacturing as a pure labor replacement tool in logistics, this is one of the biggest commercial superpowers out there right now. Wait, you're watching right now but not subscribed to the channel? Go ahead and smash that subscribe button so we can move on with the video. You did? Okay, cool. Now back to the story about this brutal geopolitical battle for the future of global labor. XPeng Iron. Opening our top 5 in China is XPeng and its newly unveiled Iron Humanoid. The XPeng Iron shocked the global robotics community during its public debut with a gait so eerily smooth and human-like that audience members accused XPeng of hiding a human actor inside a synthetic costume. The skepticism was so intense that XPeng executives were forced to conduct a live dissection on stage. They cut open the machine's chassis and exposed the internal wiring just to prove that their robot was real. What makes XPeng a terrifying geopolitical threat is the sheer speed of Chinese automotive manufacturing. XPeng possesses the tooling, battery supply chains, and stamped metal manufacturing capacity to pivot from producing electric vehicles to popping out thousands of humanoid workers within months. Unitree G1. Next up is China's Unitree and its revolutionary G1 bipedal robot. While Western rivals were burning through hundreds of millions of dollars in venture capital trying to build a robot that would ultimately cost more than $100,000, Unitree did something that destroyed every financial assumption in the robotics industry overnight. They released a fully articulated, highly capable humanoid robot that is inside their factories working right now for just $16,000. The Unitree G1 is not vaporware or a scaled-down toy. It is a complete 35-degree of freedom bipedal machine capable of dynamic balance recovery, high-speed walking, and deep reinforcement learning through an open-source architecture. By dropping the price barrier to just $16,000, Unitree flooded the market. Thousands of G1 robots are currently operating in research labs, developer garages, university programs, and small-town manufacturing facilities across the globe. Unitree weaponized affordability to democratize humanoid hardware. This has established China as the undisputed low-cost manufacturing baseline for the entire world. UB Tech Walker S2. If there is a bronze medal for being one of the best robots out there, then the UB Tech Walker S2 would be the perfect candidate. If you want to see what nation-state labor replacement looks like in practice, you should look no further than UBTE. While American companies negotiate pilot programs with individual warehouse owners, UBTech is backed directly by the Chinese government. The Walker S2 holds the undisputed global title for industrial deployment density. These humanoids are not doing lab demos. They are clocking full industrial shifts across China's largest manufacturing hubs. This includes BYD electric vehicle plants, NIO assembly lines, Foxconn electronics facilities, and Geely production cells. Chinese industrial billionaires are deploying Walker S2 units by the hundreds. They are systematically integrating them into final inspection, quality assurance, and heavy material handling roles. Tesla Optimus Gen 3. Now let's talk about American tech. Taking the silver medal at number 2 is the titan that commands more media attention and retail capital than any other platform on Earth. Tesla Optimus Generation 3. Tesla Optimus possesses a competitive arsenal that no standard robotic startup can even hope to match. First, Tesla commands absolute vertical integration, from custom silicon chips to proprietary permanent magnet actuators, specialized battery packs, and structural chassis design. Every single component of Optimus is engineered and made in-house. Secondly, Tesla commands the world's largest physical AI neural network. The same vision-based neural stack that trained on billions of miles of real-world driving data across all Tesla vehicles is being adapted directly into the spatial intelligence framework for Optimus. So, why is Optimus not at the top of our list? Despite its unmatched capital and vertical scale, Optimus is somewhat walled off from open-market commercial validation. It currently only operates within Tesla's internal ecosystem, and that's a bummer. Figure 03. Now claiming the #1 spot is the undisputed monarch of global labor's future, Figure AI with the Figure 03 platform. Figure 03 earns the crown because it exists beyond the demo reel and nation-state subsidies, moving right into the factories of BMW. In BMW's high-stress manufacturing plant in Spartanburg, South Carolina, Figure 03 units autonomously handle high-precision sheet metal placement, door components, and chassis assembly. Human workers have completely stopped viewing the machine as a spectacle and now treat it as standard industrial equipment. Since its brain is co-developed by OpenAI, Figure's Helix neural network is a native vision language action model. This allows Figure 03 to parse natural spoken human instructions and evaluate chaotic visual environments. It instantly translates high-level commands into precise physical manipulation without any pre-programmed rigidity. By proving that humanoid robots can operate at a fully burdened cost of $3 to $5 per hour while delivering 99% task precision, Figure 03 has unlocked the exact commercial formula required to systematically replace millions of physical labor jobs worldwide. When you analyze these 10 behemoths of robots through the cold lens of geopolitical labor's future, the outcome becomes quite clear. The final winner of the humanoid race is not a company selling a cool gadget inside a lab. It is the entity that will control the marginal cost of physical labor for the next century, and that is Figure 03 for now. Who do you need to watch out for the most? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe by hitting that subscribe button right now so you are always up to date with the latest robotics news happening around.